Big announcements, though. So if you haven't seen yet, go to our Twitter, find out about it. There will be links to our Facebook, and then that'll link back to Twitter and then back to Facebook. But no, we just announced a brand new Hearthstone event that we're going to be hosting. This is actually going to be next Thursday, which is April 14th. Pretty special, unique type of tournament. It's going to be 6 players, some of the most well-known in Hearthstone, are going to be playing in a sealed tournament, which if you're not familiar with what that is, you can go to tempostorm.com, save 3% with code
on
Tempo.
your car insurance, right?
Yeah.
15 minutes or less, boys.
Yeah. Go to tempostorm.com. You can see what the sealed is. Basically, you're opening a bunch of packs, and then you're creating decks with those packs. So we're having a tournament that's using that, but also poker themed. So players are going to be able to bid before and after each of their games, or before each of the games, to determine, who's winning prize or the money in that, and then getting knocked out of the tournament. Players like Raynad, Trump, Striking Pro, VLPS, Firebat, and one more unannounced player. So big stuff coming. That's next Thursday. Definitely tune in here on Esports Arena's Twitch chat. That's where you're going to be able to watch that, as well as go to our Twitter. You can find out a little bit more information about start times and everything. The detailed schedule will get released here in the next couple of days.
Yeah, and then we actually jumped straight into the first game here. We got TerriEN on his Secret Paladin and Fluxinfleau on his what looks like to be a Control Priest. Now, the current format of this tournament is indeed Last Hero Standing, which means that instead of changing decks after you win, you have to win with all of your decks. Last Hero Standing means that after you win the game with your deck, you actually stick with that deck until it loses. So a lot of times in these type of formats, you just see sweeps, right?
Yeah, what did you think about that play using his Shower Pain right there? I almost feel like just playing a Zombie Chow to combat that Secret Keeper.
He had a lot of options. He could have just slammed the Cultist down last turn, but that kind of gives him an option. It gives TerriEN just like a single secret play that turn to make his turn strong enough to just clear the board off, which he didn't really want.
That's why I kind of like playing Zombie Chow almost, and then you can save, like, he would have had his Pain to deal with this Juggler.
Yeah.
And now he's going to have to play a Valence to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, Secret Paladin is one of those decks that everything can be Shadow Word Pain, so it's so annoying.
Yeah, and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know.
I definitely see what you're saying.
Because even if he does buff that Secret Keeper, he's going to have to play 3 Secrets to get it out of range of your Shadow Word Pain.
Yep.
And so it's not really that big of a threat, in my opinion.
I mean, you say that now, but have you ever been hit by like a 12 attack Secret Keeper?
Well, he's not going to play 4 Secrets on turn 3.
He's got to believe, dude. That's your problem, dude. You're not believing.
You're right.
You must become the believer.
Don't ever say that again, Mr. Shimonahi.
I think TerriEN's hand might just be a little bit too good to actually lose this game. He curved out fairly well. He coined out a 5-drop into another 5-drop. He's actually going to go with the Blessing Kings instead of the Lotheb, just so we can trade a little bit easier, which, I mean, I don't mind. And he gets to develop a secret as well, which seems a little odd because he's dropping the Challenger next turn, so him playing that Avenge is kind of like not drawing a card, if that makes sense. So a little bit strange there, but...
correct me if I'm wrong, he attacked into the slime with the Belcher as opposed to the Secret Keeper to play around Holy Nova?
Holy Nova, yeah. Okay. And Light Bomb too, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
If you think about that. Fluxinfleau, on the other hand, is just going ham with this giant Death Lord. TerriEN's probably just going to...
Thing's a beast.
Yeah, he's probably not going to care too much. I wouldn't be surprised to see him slam Challenger here.
Who am I?
And then just pass. He's going to pull probably Competitive Spirit, depending on how many secrets he's actually running in his list.
That's what he got 4.
Yeah, so it's probably just the regular like Avenge, Competitive, Redemption, and Get Down. So it'll probably trigger here. I mean, I don't know. Fluxinflow's in such a bad spot. He has no form of AoE. He might just like Velen's Power Word Shield his guy and pass.
It will live forever.
Yeah, exactly. Try to make it just kind of an unbreakable wall, which it looks like might honestly be his best chance.
I mean,
whatever gets him cycle.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not a bad card.
Okay, so does he plays the Valens and the Northshire Cleric, runs it into the Belcher, and then heals it?
I mean, he can't. I mean, because if he attacks, he boosts his opponent's board by
that's
1,
true.
2, 3, like 6 damage, which is like really scary.
And it's only removing 3 technically. Oh yeah, no, and then it might even come back.
It doesn't remove anything because it'll block the 2/1, then it'll summon the 2/1, then 2/1 will get Competitive Spirited. So he increases it by 3, then plus the Avenge, so a total of 6 extra damage.
He is choosing to run into it though.
Yeah, I mean, he probably just looks at it and sees that he has to draw.
Like, nah.
Wait, did he do that?
What?
What's happening? I don't know.
No, he played it.
The secrets are playing so slow that it's like I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, he definitely plays Northshire Cleric first, though.
All right. Drop the Northshire, heal it up, pick up a card. He didn't even. I doubt he even had time to see what he drew. I don't think it really would have changed his play too much. The Velens is probably just better there. I mean, Double Pain's kind of interesting. He must be running a very anti-aggro line. Even Belchers, too. It's not a card you always see in Priest.
In this case, like, having the Double Pain is good, but that board, there's no way he's going to take care of that board unless he draws Light Bomb right now.
I mean, he can't even play Light Bomb. He's Loatheb this turn. He's just done. Fluxinfleau is definitely going to be dropping this first game here, and that's going to make it so he still has
Like
Warrior and Druid.
So both classes that can. I mean, Druid we know that could sweep.
Yeah, it looks like TerriEN might have like an anti-Druid lineup. It really depends. Like if his Warrior is Patron and his Warlock is Zoo, he could just be kind of planning on slapping down that Druid pretty hard and forcing Fluxinfleau into a spot where he has to like reverse sweep with Control Warrior or Patron. Looks like Fluxinfleau is going to stick in here for another game or another round or two. Just try to survive, make it so we can get to a Light Bomb and clear board. But I mean, we see that even if he survived this turn, which I don't think he can. I haven't done the math yet. Let's see.
I can't imagine he can.
5, 10,
no,
19.
There's no way.
There's 20 damage that he gets through the Belcher, so he's dead. But even if he did survive, he would just get Dr. Boom, right?
Yeah.
So there wasn't really a possibility for TerriEN to lose that game there. But, you know, Secret Paladin curving out as strong as TerriEN did. There's just not much that a Priest can really do at that point, which is one of the reasons.
Not much at all.
It's one of the reasons that Priest isn't a very popular class is because without all of their answers, they just get rolled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Priest draws all their answers, they just eat you alive and take all your cards, and you're just mad the whole time. But,
it's true.
You know.
Did want to comment on the hat and shirt, which you haven't shown off yet.
Oh, my Squirtle shirt?
Yeah, so we Squirtle Bro over here.
The young Squirtle?
Yeah, which is good because we did announce a Pokken tournament.
Oh.
April 24th, I believe it's a Friday. $1,000 tournament. Plus $5 for every player that comes out. It's only a $15 entry. So
if you guys don't know what Pokken is, because like as someone who doesn't really know what Pokken is, it is a Pokemon-based fighting game on the Wii U.
Yeah, so essentially like Tekken or Street Fighter.
Not like Super Smash Brothers, but more along the lines of actually like one-on-one combat, just like the Street Fighter, exactly. So it's honestly super cool. If you guys haven't heard of it, check it out.
Yeah, $1,000 tournament for that. April 24th. Come out, rock your Squirtle shirts and Squirtle hats.
Yeah, man, I main Squirtle.
I'll never tell.
I know.
Okay. You know what my favorite Pokemon in the game is?
Squirtle.
No, actually, it's Mudkip.
Just so you'd be like Mudkip.
Mudkip. Mudkip's a
You know what one of my favorite is?
What?
Diglett.
It's racist, dude. All right, so we have looks.
That's not racist.
That's racist, dude.
Okay.
Relax.
That's racist against rock types.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, dude. I've had it with you, you ground types. Actually, I believe Diglett is a ground rock type. Or is he just ground?
I think he's just ground. Doug Trio is rock.
I believe that sounds all right. Now that we're done nerding out, watching TerriEN just eat him alive.
With his little secret keepers, I suppose they can be mean if you don't
They're
keep them in
vicious,
check,
dude. Look at these things. Fluxinfleau is playing Control Warrior, which is definitely not. This isn't a bad matchup per se.
I mean, it's bad if he starts like this.
Yeah,
I mean, we're just gonna see a Blessing of King.
Yeah.
Oh no, wow, keeper.
Rips it off the top, hits the juggle to protect his own juggler, and pulls a Belcher off the top.
I don't know if you caught that, but Fluxinfleau,
yeah,
he gave like a little death glare to the camera. He's just like, you kidding me?
I mean, to be honest, at this point, Fluxinflau's saving grace might be this revenge, but I think it's time for a coin brawl. What do you think?
Does he maybe even just like? I almost feel like he needs to not coin brawl.
You don't think so? I think if we don't coin brawl, we'll die.
I
mean, maybe not this turn,
if
but like
shield block or something. Like, I don't know.
That's true.
I feel like the only way he comes back maybe is. Well, I mean, that was actually a decent one to live.
I mean, yeah, you just take the 1 extra damage, which kind of sucked, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say like just let him put more in there, and like the only way you come back is you just get like insane value from your brawl.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
so-
Like, I don't know if.
No, I understand what you're saying. I mean, what do we really do here? We have 7 damage on board, so we 6 damage off. Like, do we just take the damage and, like, drop Elise and maybe try to come back next turn? Maybe we play...
Well, no, do you revenge? That clears off 2, right?
No, Revenge, you're still 1 health too high for Revenge's value.
Oh, it's at 12 health.
Yeah, it's a 12 health card,
Interesting.
so...
That sucks.
yeah, it's really unfortunate for this scenario, isn't
I
it?
mean, that would have been a good play for him then. But.
Yeah, Revenge probably would have been pretty sick, right? Because he could have, like, dropped... I mean, no, probably just, like, Revenge block or something like that.
Yeah.
So, TerriEN picks up another secret, which honestly isn't the worst. The Blessing of Kings is so brutal.
Are we just
though.
swarming?
Oh, yeah. At this point, like, there's no way you're
I
trading.
mean, the BGH is going to get some value there.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure we're going to see a Revenge. He'll probably... I don't know what he'll do. He'll probably Revenge first, right? He'll Revenge, then BGH, and then trade.
What do you mean revenge? Like, run into the...
No,
Ooze.
use the card Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you Revenge first. Because that way you can BGH right off the bat. But the problem is that, like, I believe the... No, I think he loses.
No, why wouldn't you BGH first?
Yeah, I guess you could BGH first.
And then you clear the board.
You are correct. Wait, can you clear the board no matter what? No, you have to BGH first. You're right.
Yeah.
Wait, no. If you BGH first, though, then the Avenge goes off. So I don't think Fluxinfleau can actually win the game. I think he dies no matter what because of the secrets that there are. So since this avenges this, that's good, right? Because he's like, oh, cool, I can BGH it. But this resummons the Knife Juggler, which makes it impossible for him to actually live.
No, I mean, he can shield block.
He can't because he has to BGH.
Oh, yeah.
So he dies no matter what happens here. So it looks like Fluxinfleau is going to be dropping game number 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the combination of secrets that there were too much. Yeah, he sees it there. He's got to bounce out. I guess he did have one out. Shield block into execute would have been an out.
Yeah.
So look, little bit of a slip up there by Fluxinfleau not to see that at the end.
I mean, even then, though, like...
He actually probably would have won the game, to be honest, if he would have ripped it. Because
Oh.
if he shield blocks, he goes up to 7, rips executes it. Even if he takes the 1 to the face, hits him in the face, goes into 6, trades, and TerriEN whiffs 1 draw not to kill him. And the following turn he drops like Shield Maiden, and then the game proceeds for infinite
then,
life.
Just a card.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
tank up
So I
forever.
mean, there's definitely potential there. I mean that is a very large what if. But I mean, in these type of situations, you really got to go for your
I mean,
outs, right?
yeah, but it also, like, was it 100% for sure going to be those 2 secrets?
Oh no. He definitely played correctly up until the end. Like once you realize that you have no way to actually live on board, you just throw the shield block
I
up for the
see,
draw.
okay.
He didn't draw at the end. That's all.
I see what you mean.
But either way,
You
still.
still lead with the revenge.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
did everything else correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. He just missed one maybe possible out there at the end. But either way, still, it was a tough game for Fluxinfleau, so you can't blame him too
You're
much.
saying he went
there.
from 0%, or from 5% to 0%.
Yeah, exactly.
5% might be generous, actually.
Yeah, 2 executes out of
Probably
20 cards. Yeah,
so
what was that 2 out of 20?
10%, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That's not that bad. Anyway, decent. Okay, it's pretty bad. Hey, I've won games for worse odds. Okay. My boombots, they're the chosen
All right,
ones.
you take a 10% in your class. I'll take the 90.
Whoa, what is this, school?
Yep.
Hearthstone is not school. First time was school, I don't know.
Fine. You take the 10%. I'll take the 90%.
Wait, what?
Tax bracket.
Tax bracket?
I'll be in the 90% if you're in the 10%
I'll take it.
of income.
Why was Shimoni he's stripping? Whoa. Phenom is in chat talking about me stripping.
I mean, if I was in chat and saw you stripping, I'd talk about it.
That's what I'm sure. That's fair. What do we got? We got an Avenge here? Ooh, okay. So Fluxinfleau goes for a little more of the risky line. And
Okay, so maybe I was wrong. These secret keepers are getting a little nuts.
Secret
The last
Keepers are
two
I'm telling you,
games-
dude, Secret Keepers are crazy.
I know, but the last 2 games was like, wow, that Coghammer, dude.
Yeah, pretty good. We're going to have to see a swipe on Fluxinfleau
Is this gonna be another game of just like
of Paladin just giving it to people.
a 3-0, like it's nobody's business?
Yeah, I mean, it very well might be. Secret Paladin definitely has the upper hand against Druid. Fluxinfleau does have the ramp going on, so he does have a decent amount of time to actually start setting up, and that's actually really good draw. Wow, I just said the same 3 words at the beginning of 3 sentences. That was brutal. I couldn't stop myself. It just kept happening. But, Epic Thorson's good cards. So what can you say?
What was that? Yeah, man, absolutely, or
Yeah, I don't know.
what-
Definitely? I think it was
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. That's what it was.
Inside
So
jab.
pretty good pull off of the Shredder there. However, his hand really is lacking.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like...
We're probably just going to see Fluxinfleau just AFK draw here.
Yeah.
And really, no matter what he draws, I don't think he cares too much. The mind control tech is a tech. The mind control tech is a very good tech card against Secret Paladin. So
Very good one.
when TerriEN slams that Mysterious Challenger, Fluxinfleau will be able to hero power.
Does he ever consider double innervating into Azure Drake here?
Yeah, why not? I don't see it. I don't see why not. Helps you develop more board.
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean...
Seems good.
You already have one tick on half of your combo anyway, so it's not like you really need an innervate.
Well, I mean, in order to pull off double combo, you
Double,
would.
but like...
But that's not
you're
really.
gonna do
Your opponent's
it,
so low, you're not really gonna need double combo
yeah,
either way.
exactly.
I didn't even notice that he drew another innovate. To be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention, but that's actually a pretty sick play. And as I was saying before, if TerriEN doesn't end up trading, oh, he's trading. Never mind. We're gonna get some NCT value. Okay, so rips Dr. Boom, which we will now see him slam onto the board.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
This is one of the scenarios where you're like, okay, so how do I deal with the board? And then you're just like, wait.
Oh, wait, I have Dr. Broom.
You're like, wait, hold on. I just realized something. I
Guys.
don't actually have to kill any minions because I can just play this card and it kills everything. So Fluxinfleau with a great draw, slams the Dr. Boom, and now here comes the thought process, like, do I attack? And I really like his decision to hold it.
Just, minimize the competitive spirit.
Yeah, not only does it minimize the competitive spirit, it also stops TerriEN from playing extra secrets if he had duplicates in his hand.
Then you can use your bots, boom bots to...
Exactly, and the boom bots will pick off the other one, unless he trades both his minions
Well,
with boom
the
bots.
boom bots also allow him to activate the other sequence.
That's true. TerriEN is actually playing around this mind control tech so well, it's crazy.
Does he know?
He might have seen it earlier in the
Yeah.
tournament from Fluxinflow, or he's just used to Druids playing it. Which honestly, if you don't see a Druid play Shade Naxxramas, there's no reason to really play around. I mean, there usually is reason to play around it, because a lot of the times Shade Naxxramas is a key indicator that you're not running Mind Control tech. However, Fluxinflow's on that tricky mind here and playing both. That's something you don't see.
It'll be interesting to see if he's able to not kill one of those boom bots.
He got one.
Oh, sad day.
Oh wait, it could get buffed. Okay,
Oh.
dodged it, no problem.
Well, no, he didn't actually want to kill one, because then he could MC tech.
Oh, that would have been sick. Oh, it hits it for 4. Wow. So we could see a Force of Nature clear here, if he wants to, right? Just trade. Maybe just leave the 2-1 up and develop the Shade Naxxramas. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Just use the Force of Nature, clear off the Dr. Boom and the Boom Bot, and then just throw out the Shade Naxxramas. Oh, nope. He's like, I'm just going to keep this and force it.
So if he's low having, what spell is he afraid of at this point? I mean,
He's just developing a minion because he wants... Wait, I don't know. He didn't even play Shade. I think he's just assuming he's going to rip Savage Roar. He's just like, I'm Druid. I'm just going to rip Savage Roar off the top of my deck and just combo and win.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, that was a pretty good Lotheb, actually. Stopped TerriEN's almost entire hand. And TerriEN actually has to take the unfavorable trades. And does this pull any secrets? I think he's out. We saw the early Avenge and the second Nobles in his hand.
I don't know, yeah,
so.
we're a little hidden right now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no,
Production,
it didn't.
can you tell us if there was any secrets that came out?
Yeah, no secrets. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, so looks like we're going to... I would not be surprised at all to see a Force of Nature here, but at the same time, Fluxinfleau is so close to lethal, he might not want to risk it. He might just end up playing all 3 of his minions here and sitting.
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, you could hold the Mind Control deck because you know it's going to get value next turn and just go with the hero power over it. But unfortunately for Fluxinfleau, TerriEN's actually got a Consecrate in his hand, so the Shade Naxxramas is not going to be able to get that extra 3 damage in that he needs for lethal next turn. So I definitely like his decision to hero power here over playing Mind Control tech. 1, because you know it's probably going to get value, and 2, leaving the Shade at 2 health and hero powering actually gives you lethal next turn on board. Unfortunately, the Consecrate's going to end up stopping that, but I mean, TerriEN's still in a decent spot here. He's just never going to get Mind Control tech value. He really just needs to drop that on the board. Or just draw Savage Roar, am I right?
Yeah, I mean...
If he doesn't draw it
he's
here...
kind of at a point, if he doesn't draw it here, he has to use it to clear.
Okay, well, we
Oh,
did
well.
it. Well, we did it. Well, we did it.
Okay, guys. Wait, no 3-game sweep this time.
See, this is why Fluxinfleau is better than we are.
Yeah.
Because he just knows he's gonna draw it. He just plays to draw Savage Roar.
Just knew.
So as long as he orders this correctly. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's possible. If he attacked one of the
No.
treants first, he would have.
Well, did you hear what Will Scarlet, shout out to you if you're in the chat, but did you hear what he did the other day?
No. You missed lethal?
He was playing Oil Rogue, and he calculates lethal against Rossi. Calculates out the lethal, and then he goes, deadly poison, oil, create my weapon.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Will. Such a rookie, dude.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Well, I'm pretty
that's a
glad that
mistake.
wasn't a 3-0.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I think this Druid. I mean, Druid always has a chance.
And he didn't even show the
Particularly-
MCT, so maybe TerriEN won't play around.
Yeah,
it.
I mean, he played around it so well that game. Like
Still lost.
as a flood deck, like I mean, a secret
Yeah.
paladin is truly as a flood deck, but another zoo deck. So
Oh man.
I can only imagine he'll be able to, be able to.
Oh man, look at these
Utilize it
hands.
this
These
time.
are like the best hands I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen. All right, well that ruined it. But I was gonna say, like opening hands like a druid with living roots, wild growth, innervate against a
I feel like
zoo.
there's some ramp involved there.
There's some ramp involved there. All Fluxinfleau needs to do is draw like a shredder and a 5 or 7 drop in the game, and he'll just eat TerriEN alive.
I mean, TerriEN has a great start too, though.
I'm really surprised that we didn't see a Flame Imp at all here, but it looks like he just really wants to protect the Flame Imp behind a wall, rather than because
So
if you play
is
the
he-
Flame Imp, then you get wrecked against Innervate Keeper as well as Wrath, and then trades with the 1/1s, right? So
Yeah. Why is he so? Is he actually thinking about Savage Roaring here?
I mean, honestly, it's not the worst play I've ever seen. It seems a little odd. I definitely have to agree with you, but when you're playing against Zoo, just clearing off to. Oh wait, no, you had Innervated out. Never mind, that's horrible.
Yeah, but I
Sorry.
think he's actually thinking about that.
I mean, he could also be thinking about
He
just
could
hero
like hero
power.
power, but like he also, I mean, maybe I'm reading into it, but he like moused over the innervate.
That'd be pretty crazy. An Innervate Savage Roar here would be probably
So-
the craziest play I've seen all day.
I mean, obviously, you're not thinking this long about just this play. You're thinking about the turns to come and everything.
Yeah, well, he's trying to think about like what he could draw. Because if you Wild Growth this turn and you draw a 4-drop, then you just win, right? Oh my gosh, he's doing it.
Don't do it.
He's doing it, man. That's crazy. I'm in. Let's
Don't
go.
do it. No, you're not in it.
I would never
Get
do
out.
this. I would never do this. I would play
We're
Wild
out.
Growth. I would play Wild Growth
Flux
every
and Flow,
single
we're out.
time.
We're out.
TerriEN shook his head when he saw the
100% out.
Innervate, and then he
Yeah, he was
and then
like,
he realized that
"Alright, whatever."
he realized that it wasn't a shredder.
Yeah.
Because when you see that kind of play, you just 100% assume it's a shredder coming
Yeah.
or a keeper, one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, if he would have hit the 4-drop, a shredder or a even a keeper. I mean,
Swipe, yeah. Swipe would be good.
here.
Herpin Skirpin. I don't know. That play was. I don't know if it was horrible or not. It seems like an interesting play. I think I'd have to think about it a
It
decent
also
amount.
delays I guess he's setting up to play the Wild Growth for a turn 5 draw, but if you don't have a 5, then
Yeah, I mean, drawing a 5-drop is Druid is almost 100% just because you run
Right, but-
a third of your deck is literally just 5 drops.
yeah, I mean, so there is that to consider. That he had that line where if he does the innervate first and then Wild Growth, he can go into a 5, but I don't know.
Hold on, wait,
You
hold
got
the
ghosts
phone.
attacking you?
Yeah, did you see the ghosts?
I
Sorry.
saw you start flailing.
It was a bug, dude. I don't like
a
bugs.
bug, man.
So we do actually see a decent turn here, I guess. You hero power swipe. Kill off the creeper and the Bran. TerriEN had an option to drop a 3-minion Echo, Enhance a Mechanico, but he didn't take it. He got greedy and dropped the Bran first, and he got punished pretty hard for it now because his hand's looking pretty sad now.
I mean, he does have that peddler.
Oh, he picks up
and
an
an
MK
MK
boss.
boss.
Never mind, everything's fine. But Fluxinfleau is definitely not out of this
So-
game. He has double lore.
Is popping the spider and then swiping better than
Killing the
hitting
imp,
the
yeah.
imp and then swiping? Because it actually reduces, if you do the imp, it reduces the damage on board by 1.
That's true. This matchup a lot of the times is about taking the board from the zoo. Not as much the damage, because a lot of times, damage-wise, you either get rolled over or you just you're fine. So as Zoo being a very board-heavy, board-centric deck, his goal is to get rid of the death rattles, so eventually he can take the board.
Okay.
Obviously, taking this extra 6 damage from his flame Imp wasn't part of the plan, but
Yeah.
whatever is, right? So he has 2 options here. Option 1 is slam Dr. Boom, innervate, kill the imp, game boss, which isn't bad, but you're going to run into some problems. You'll probably die, to be honest, because there's an Enhanso and a Soulfire in hand, so Plus, like, if he draws like an abusive or a PO or any type of Wind Fury off them, you just lose. Like, the game's over. Like, you're dead. So that's a little risky, but he doesn't really have like a survival play. Like, dropping Azure Drake here and like just drawing Swipe is probably his highest chance of winning the game. Am I right?
Is it?
It's pretty good, isn't it? You'd leave
I
your
guess,
opponent. I mean, it's not even really that good because you'd still leave your opponent with enough damage on board to probably.
I mean,
kill you.
even the. I mean, is Doctor? I still feel like Doctor Boom's the right play because
Doctor Boom's probably the right play.
Even the Handsome Mechano, like, best case scenario for TerriEN is that the Flame Imp and the like stuff.
Flame Imp
gets Wind Fury,
if the Flame Imp
like,
gets Wind Fury, the game's over.
Yeah, but or the Imp King boss maybe like because I mean if you get the Wind Fury on the Imp King boss and then you just run it into the Boom bots, that's like you just replace the imps that die.
What's going on? He's like looking up.
What happened?
Oh, I think he might have DC'd.
Did you DC?
I don't know.
John.
One second, guys. I think we're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, Fluxinfleau's not playing, so unless he's just like giving up, which I don't believe is happening.
I think we'll probably give the win to TerriEN simply because the game.
Was it?
Yeah. He slams Dr. Boom, the game ends. Yeah. Did you see what happened?
No.
Yeah, you got shredded. The young blood Shimoni has returned. The game is now over. TerriEN has won the series 3-2-1. Congratulations to our victor of the 22nd Monday Night Fireside, 23rd Monday Night Fireside.
What happened?
Hunger
did he
Games.
DC?
Yeah, it was just one of those weird floating card glitches, but I basically told him what TerriEN's hand was. He was like, yeah, I don't want to. He's like, I was dead. It was fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to find me, I'm at VS_Shimoni. He Vicious Into Get Hype. And then we got ESA_Wade right here.
Esports Arena Hype.
Esports Arena Hype.
Right there.
So check us out. Follow our, obviously, Twitch channel as well. Right below, and our YouTube channel. I guess it's just YouTube channel right below. Subscribe to us if you want to watch more of our videos. We release like a ton of videos, ESA plays, a bunch of really cool information and content there. And that's it. We love you all. Let's get some finger guns, and we'll see you guys next week.